Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zara Bazak. Hope you can hear me. I'm just connecting my mic. It's connected now. Okay, I'm back on these two ayats, Surah Maida ayat and Surah Fusilat ayats. Surah Maida ayat 5, no, sorry, 55. Surah is 5. And Surah Fusilat ayat 31. And the chapter of Surah Fusilat number is 41. Okay, so starting now. Okay, there's some tuck 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 going on. I think the booster sound is a little too loud. Can you hear me? Just checking, because I can hear. Can you hear me? Just checking, because I can hear. Can you hear me? Just. Okay, I'm going to just put the booster sound a little lower than this. So I'm going to pause myself here. Sorry, I have to do this. Hope this works. Okay, now the sound has gone. It was loud on the booster, sound booster. So now I don't hear the tick, 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 ticking sound. But hope you can hear me. It's loud and clear. I'm sorry if it isn't. Trying something new. Although it's old, I couldn't come live here. And I got some help from YouTube how to do this. So started live from an older tab. Okay. Uh, Now going to my notes. Simplest contradiction. In Quran, no debate required, especially for the Sunnis and the non-Shia Muslims only, right? So it will afterwards. I'll be coming to the Shia, like I said in the previous live stream. I don't think I was able to prove to the Shias here, showing it here, that beyond reasonable doubt. The proof was not beyond reasonable doubt. So let's see. I'll try again to prove to the Shias that they are wrong about this, and there is a contradiction in between Surah Maida at 55 and where is it? Surah Fusilat ayat 31, right? And that whatever the Shias believe, that this waliyakum is here for Allah alone, His Messenger and the fellow believers, especially i.e. Imam Ali. Then I'll be showing you that through the multilingual um, commentary under this ayah, the Surah Maida ayat 55, Shia commentary that I have chosen. It's a bit hard here to tap and sometimes it doesn't work. So all this work, I've chosen this commentary under Surah Maida from the Shias. It's going to be a very kind of, let's see how hard it's going to be, a task, not to convince, but to logically show the Shias that they are wrong about Surah Maidayats, and why, if since they've gotten it from the Holy Prophet and thus Imam Ali and the Imams thereafter, they think this is right, but I've got to prove it to them through this, all this, the reasoning and going through their tafsirs, is that this Prophet Muhammad was the one who took, like it is said in Surah Al Imran, verse 7. It is He who sent down to you the book. In it are verses that are precise, they are the foundation of the book, and others unspecific, meaning footnote 1 on that from Say International and Quran.com. Thank you. Those which are stated in such a way that are open to more than one interpretation or whose meaning known only to Allah, such as the opening letters of certain surahs. So, not only that, but certain interpretations. The Quran ayahs have more than one interpretation, certain Quran ayahs, right? Which are open to more interpretation. You can mess up with the Quran. Those so. Continuing with the ayat, Al Imran verse 7. As for those in whose hearts is deviation from truth, they follow that of which is unspecific, seeking discord and seeking an interpretation. Again, they don't know what in what way, but in brackets they put suitable to them, taking the tafsirs and what the Sahabas or, wherever al Mu'mineen, the Sunnis, the Muslims do this. But the Shias only take it from Ali, and then they look at the ones hadiths from al Mu'mineen and Sahabas of Prophet Muhammad, but then it's their way to see whether the imams say take this or not, and if it goes against the Quran ayats, then you can't take it. Even what has come from Prophet Muhammad, you cannot take the hadiths which go against the Quran ayats, nor even the imams. So interpolations come in, and all this. Like this is open to a lot of interpolations, and this very straightforward. Allah has told you this. So you will say that at least he's warned us of this, but there is no crookedness in this Quran. Surah Kaf ayat 1. It's just that the crooked people seeking the crookedness. But it's open to them to seek crookedness from the Quran ayats, having which have more than one interpretation, or which have like mystical, gnostic, allegorical, it also means which are the ayats which are allegorical, mystical, are very complicated to understand. And then we see that even the simplest ones have been complicated, how the Shias have been deceived on this. Surah Ma'idah 55 by the Holy Prophet and his imams, uh, which are allegedly the rightful chosen ones of succeeding after Prophet Muhammad, right? So the Quran came on his heart by the Holy Spirit, Quran ayat and all this. So let me see if I can say it properly, and if I can explain. If I don't, please forgive me. I'll try to come again and again. As it is, I have many conditions, my many impediments due to my conditions and issues, So please bear with me here, and please cooperate. First of all, we're here. I'm here. So now I'm an ex-Muslim, ex-Shia, but to see this in a neutral way first. So this is what I had to do, and I realized that I had to do this. Thank God for that. That I realized in a neutral way first. See, like Surah Nisa 82 says, then do they not reflect upon the Quran? If it had been from any other than Allah, they would have found within it much contradiction. So the first and foremost thing to do, I know being born in a Muslim family, Shia Muslim, Sunni Muslims, is something, but you have to do your own research, which I did. And if I think you should. And the other thing is that I'm not your enemy. I do get passionate about this and against some of the things, and as Muslims sometimes also, like the way these religions have made you very, indoctrinated things, and you're very stubborn that you can't see. When someone is telling you, you feel like they've come against you, they are shaitan. No way out of that, right? I could see that. So that is th- another thing which these religions have done, given us a hard time. So you think it's, we are just terrible people or something, your enemies, and we're misleading also, and these are hidden Satan, and Satan has come in her, or convinced, persuaded her, or overtaken her, misled her, misguided her. So please, first and foremost, uh, unconditional. I had to do that. You can do it too. So please, let's empty ourselves and not first. Let's get all the fears of shaitan and all this, because the Quran I just say. Then do they not reflect upon the Quran? So please, let's reflect with the mind, right? First and foremost. ABCD nursery. Start like that. Not what our parents have told us, not what this Quran has told us, and what the religious scholars have told us, but everyone has. The Quran has given you the right to do this. Why not avail it? So if there was any shaitan in the mind wanting to mislead you and show you the contradictions, then what's the use of using the mind? What's the use of the Quran saying, use the mind, reflect, meaning ponder over these, using the mind, right? And then we can go to higher spiritual things, higher than the mind, perhaps even later on. But this is nursery, kindergarten stuff that we have to start with. This is what the Quran ayat is appealing to and telling us to do, telling us to do that. So if the Quran ayat was not telling us to do this, then find a better solution. But it's telling us, and in another ayat, reflect and use your mind. Those who do not use reason, God puts abomination on them. So at the beginning, I thought, okay, the beginning is this. Many Quran only people are also like many Muslims are confused about this. They don't know. But find out, that as a Muslim, you can then not only do what these Quran ayats have told you to do, use your mind, and what Surah Nisa 82 says. This is just a beginning stage of knowing the truth about the Quran. But when you call yourselves Muslims, and then believers have a higher status, they obey Allah and the Messenger and those vested with authority. And if you don't know about anything in the Quran that you find confusing, ask those who know if you do not know. And that's a bigger task. You don't know who to ask, who to trust. Shia's religious scholar, even in Shia religious scholars in the Kafi, were given a lot of prerequisites and conditions as to which Shia religious scholar is trustworthy, reliable, that you can consult about that. So many problems, contradiction. Many problems like that, not contradictions, but many problems like this we have due to these religions, books, scriptures, and all. No, it didn't properly, like, it, it's very confusing, and then who to trust and all that, right? From my Shia religious scholars too. So now, I'm not doing this. See, I check myself, I put myself in the Shia, back into the Shia Muslim or Sunni Muslim shoes. I've done that before also. So that's okay, enough, I think, and now we'll go on. For Sunnis and non-Shia Muslims only, this is very easy. The simplest, the most obvious contradiction here in Surah Fusilat. Now here in my notes, Surah Fusilat, Ayat 31. This is very simple. We angels were your allies in worldly life and are so in the hereafter. The red one is very important, very most important. We angels were your allies in the worldly life. But I'll read the whole ayat, right? Why doesn't this work now? Because I put a screen, it's not going. So I can't use my stylus. Trying to click on this so I could use my stylus. I hope it's not, no, it's not stuck. Surah Fussilat Ayat 31. We angels were your allies in worldly life and are so in the hereafter, and you will have therein whatever your souls desire, and you will have therein whatever you request or wish for. What is this? We angels. If you look at the 30th ayat, you find that these are angels who are your allies in this world also, not only in the hereafter. Okay, very simple, right? But, okay, it's awliya and wali is the same. But Shias don't, but the root word is with wali, right? So it's the same. Awliya is in like plural form. So what he's told the Shias. Okay, I'm not bringing the Shias in. For the Sunnis now, only look, see for yourself. Because I know you don't go with the Shias, non-Shia Muslims, non-Muslims. Sorry about that. Non-Shia Muslims only about the awliya. Same wali, awliya, friends, protectors, guardians, what else? Patrons, friends, right? Awliya is the plural of wali. Now, Surah Maidah 55. Your only, your only guardians are Allah and only innama. Innama means only. I've checked it in many Quran ayats. It says innama means only, right? So don't forget this word innama. Huh? This word here. My stylus is not working. Oh, this thing is not. Oh, here it worked. You see this innama waliyukum. It's a way of writing wali, I think, that is in waliyukum. Yeah, it's not plural, right? So your only walis are oh in plural form, but like your only wali is your ally is none but Allah, and His Messenger, and those who believed, and those who established prayer and give zakah and they bow in worship. Finish. Compare it. What's happened? Compare it to Surah Fussilat Ayat 31. There's a contradiction so obvious, so simple, so obvious that you don't need a debate or a discussion on this for the Sunnis, non-Shia Muslims. Unfortunately, for the Shias, I need to stretch it, right, and show. So, you see this? It's gone. Sunnis, rest of the Muslims, non-Shia. Just moving, just a minute. So, sorry if my performance is a little low, but so just see this. I apologize for it. Just see this, right? Just compare it. Mm. Uh, it means Surah Maida Ayat 55. Innama means your only means only. Innama means only. Waliyukum Allahu wa Rasulahu waladhina amanu, and those who believe, and okay, only guardians. Waliyukum. And this Aulia, how can I explain to you who don't know this? The foreigners will be like, we're lost here, perhaps. So I want to explain to everyone that everyone understands this and sees it and then knows it. It's just a way of writing friends, Your only friends are, your only friend is, it's, or allies. Let's take the English word allies. So this is also allies. So how the Shias make this higher in this, because the way it's used in Arabic here in this ayat, Surah Maidat here, Surah Maidat 55, I don't know. Well, because Prophet Muhammad And Mola and so Mola and Waliyakum are the same. And see, even Mola, the word is the same as Wali, master. But Mola means master. So how the Arabs, Muslims, they reconcile with this religious scholars, I cannot explain right now. I'm sorry about that. So your only guardians are Allah, His Messenger, and fellow believers. And these fellow believers cannot be angels, including angels. Hope you see this. Who establish prayer because of this. I mean, you could have gone and, told me that, well, the angels are also believers and they are included in the fellow believers. But they are not, because the angels, you have to believe in angels and all, and the angels, believers, are not, because these kind of believers who establish prayer, and angels don't have to pay alms tax. Thank God for the zakah. Angels don't have to pay zakah, right? So you can't say that including in these fellow believers are angels. So that's why there's no contradiction taken Surah Fusilat, Ayah 31. So this point also, I had to, in my previous live stream, maybe I didn't explain properly all of it, and some points left out. So if I feel I've left out points, I'll come back to explain the same ayat again and again and again, like I've done now. This is the second time, though. I think the third time I must have reached on, that one. I couldn't explain the first, maybe the introduction, maybe going fast with it. Okay? So you can't say the angels are included in these fellow believers who establish prayer and pay alms tax with humility. Okay, even like in Ruku, you could say the angels are in Ruku, but paying alms tax, no. So these, because these are your only waliyakum, guardians. Now, Shias, how can. Okay, I'm not jumping into Shias right now. But for the Sunnis, it's as clear as crystal. So obvious, a contradiction between these two eyes that are under, you know, showing you under inspection, under inspection, comparing Surah Fusilat I 31 and Surah Maidan 55. So how can the angels be allies in your worldly life when Allah says in Surah Maidan, you're only one and only, meaning, and just stressing on it because the word innama is only. Your, like, only guardians are, your only guardians are Allah, His Messenger, and fellow believers who establish prayer and pay alms tax with humility. Fellow believers who establish prayer. So cannot be included, angels cannot be included in this. Going very slowly. No, it doesn't work. Because I went. Who? So thank God for this part, right? So I could show you, because if this part wasn't there, you could have said include. And so this is it. Please see this contradiction, as obvious as ever. The simple things made difficult, complicated by the treacherous people. Or when your mind, when you're deep thinking and someone wants to deceive you, and this is how he's deceived you. So the Sunnis don't see this. Never, I don't know. Those who saw it must be scared, because at that time you could kill. I mean, you can't critically appreciate. You can't critically go through academically to say this is a lie. It doesn't go with. This seems to be a lie. This is a lie. I've proven it. It's proven. Written work, but it's proven. You can't do that in Islam, especially because they started to kill a lot, a lot. You like respect and all this. Academically, you can't do this. This is terrible. Since I found out later on, much later in my life, that even in Shia Islam, you can't do this. I would have been killed, confined 3 days or something. Jafri sect Shia for women. What is the punishment for apostasy? Murtad. Okay, like that. Now, why have I come to? So only 27 ayat 91, it means only I have been commanded to worship the Lord of this city. Okay, say, oh Muhammad, I've only been, but look at it. Maybe the ayat says only I have been commanded. Maybe in Arabic, innama again. So just to show you one of from the example that innama means, innama, only, one and only, alone, like that. Only this is supposed to be your wali, your friend. Only this, like that, right? Now, with that, proven Shia, Sunni is gone. I mean, sorry, Sunni Islam gone, Islam gone. Majority for the majority of Muslims. There's a obvious. So please don't make it complicated because there's so much at stake. Look at it for your own selves, your souls, casualties, minds, reasoning, pure reasoning, any reasoning that you take without the dogma and indoctrination and fear and all this. That pure reasoning. Beautiful, like logic. It's logic, like sums, doing maths, working it out. So for only one ayat I chose here as an example in Nama, that's in Surah Maida ayat, only your only guardian, only your only guardians are Allah, His Messenger, fellow believers. So how can there be anyone else like angels stated in Surah 41 ayat 32? Well, that's 31. We are your awliyas in this life and in this world, in this life, hayat dunya, right? No, it's a contradiction then. You see this? So anyone now comes here, I can show you first this. So you calm down with me, right? And for yourself, that you see the reason, the proof we are giving to you from the Quran ayats. So thank God after a long time, I'm so grateful to that God or that truth who brought it to me. I was really, it doesn't mean that I was like, I'm like shocked. The Shias would give their lives and some would kill, but the Shias would give their lives for Imam Hussein, Allah, meaning for, the Savior Hussein. This religion, this the beautiful religion that Imam Hussein has made it so beautiful, so true. So some give their lives for religion, some take lives of others for religion. And Shias, mind you, that's a killing of apostasy. You can't even use this academically and do a critical thing on it. This is no freedom in religion. Like, no, you're just being disrespectful and all this. Again and again today, I'm going to say this. Okay, now we come to the Shias. So I couldn't take Surah 32 ayat 4. Why? For the Sunnis also very important. See, none besides him. Sorry, I've made this mistake here. None besides him. Is it? Oh God, I have to. So, okay, none besides him. This is the problem, with my condition and all. I feel that I've got something cancer. I don't know what it is. That I can't even work properly. I make mistakes. So Surah 32 ayat 4, I haven't given the ayat here, just the gist. The important part of this ayat is None besides him. None. No, no, accepting him. No, it means min duni. Uh, okay, besides him, an intercessor or wali, right? There's none besides him. So the Shias say, you see how the Sunnis here got it wrong. They can't see this besides him. Min duni, I think, in Arabic, the phrase other than min duni should not be taken as an intercessor or wali. But again, you have the problem. If you say the Shias are wrong in this, the Sunnis, Muslims, this is not with Allah, but other than Allah, and you have not been explained that there are some ayahs which say what it means besides Him and what it means with Him. And this is where Sunni and Shia conflict. This another point. Conflict, always. They can't reconcile. Right? You haven't been explained. And I was confused even. Like reading the Quran like this. Uh, other than Allah. Don't call on any other than Allah besides Allah. But then there are some widths with Allah. Also, that is not allowed, right? But what is allowed is intercession with Allah, intercessors for Allah, means of approach to Allah, intercessors. So I worked it out. There are some ayats which say with Allah, but the partners with Allah are not allowed as Shias. But as Shias come through intercession, and why this ayat surah, this is a partnership. Why Surah Takwir ayat 20, Rasul Kareem with the Lord of the throne, possessor of power with the Lord of the throne, secure. And so many, and against politics, so many ayats. But this is just to, this will be the main thing when the Muslims come here, when you Muslims come here, I will just show you that we don't need to debate. So you don't have to waste your time, your energy, your mind going, and my thing going. I get so angry, like so frustrated that you can't see a simple logic that I've applied here, and it's so difficult for me. And then I get very, sorry, yeah, I get like that. I don't agree to it, what I get, but now you have to understand. Sorry, you need to understand why I get so upset. But what is my upset, frustration that I will not kill you, I will not punish you, or anything like that, right? You may think I'm rude or I don't, I'm a hypocrite. Someone was coming here a long time ago. What was his name? You are a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite. Like I used to say, let's come in a friendly manner, discuss it. Okay, so I couldn't get the tone of that person because he was like, you are a hypocrite. I think, and sometimes, like yesterday, when someone said you're really stupid or something, it didn't affect me at all that day. I don't know. Yesterday, what happened to me? Because I know that, yeah. And you see, I'm stupid, but I pray to that spiritual divine divinity to you know take away. I'm learning also, and how stupid can I be? I mean, do you mean all of us ex-Muslims are okay? Agreeing with the majority or those ex-Muslims, that's not the reason why. But okay, if we are so stupid, then this is the most simple, uh, and we're trying, right? So we think that we've seen contradictions and crookedness. Surah Kaf, Ayat 1. And Quran is not void of crookedness. So we've seen the crookedness. Surah Azab ayat. I've seen he's not a counselor, marriage counselor, let alone call on his, no, send salawat to him because the angels, Allah and the angels send, and then your marriage will be blessed. It just doesn't make sense. Logic. Even the Quran ayat that he tells Zaid to fear. Now, two commands, again, reconfirmed from Surah Azab ayat 36 and 37. Excuse me. So, it just doesn't make sense that there is crookedness. also in the Quran has, and difficulties and things. It's not everyone doesn't understand. So which thing have I missed? Footnote for which ayat here? Those who are stated in open to more one. Oh, maybe on a Surah Kaf ayat I've missed the one. A footnote from Quran.com. So simple that even truth lovers, there will be no confusion in minds. And there are. But you don't think so. The Shia think they're so sure they've got it from Holy Prophet, there's hadiths, and of course the Quran came on him. And you can see the Ali. So most enemies he had, so they work it out that Prophet Muhammad's successor is succession to him is Ali. His successor is Ali. Now I disagree, of course, vehemently with the Shias also, not only the Sunnis. But Shias, what the Ummul Mu'mineen were going to tell us. Surah Tahrim ayat. So I'll be bringing this up. Yes, definitely they were polytheists, and their fathers were too. So here we go. Uh, not uh, not for the years of the Sunnis. Don't kill. Oh, in Pakistan it's become worse for this. I would have been gone case, burnt to or shredded, burnt to God knows what, burnt, and then again if I got up, they would want totally into ashes, burnt, right? In Pakistan, the new law that you can't say anything against the Sahabas also. Yeah, well, don't say it against the Shias. Read it. Then I was guided. Read Tejani's books. Read your own hadiths where Prophet has said against Abu Bakr and all this, Umar bin Khattab, and they against each other, and against Imam Ali. But Imam Ali, because the Shia say that Dushman Imam Ali, boasts, grudges against him because he used to be foremost in the battlefield and kill, to defend this religion, of course. And he was very this thing, and okay. So Sunnis, again, please note Surah 32, Ayat 4, why I can't use it for the Shias, because it says besides him, any intercessor or wali, not with him. Here. Nowhere in the Quran does it say that with him you can have an intercessor or wali. Only here it implies that with him. Surah Maidat 55, right? Then we come to Surah 66, Ayat 4, my favorite against the Shias for this topic. If the two of you turn in repentance to Allah, that is better for you, for the hearts both of you have swerved, for the hearts of both of you have swerved from the straight path. But if you support one another against the Prophet, then surely Allah is his protector. And after that, Gabriel and all righteous believers, Ali, and the angels are also his supporters. Now, what is the word used here? Mawla. Mawla, right? Now, how can he be waliyakum with Allah on that level? In Surah Maida, it's stated, so that Shia, the Prophet Muhammad, and Imam Ali, and they so try to tell you that, yes, I'll show you what they try to tell you. Then surely Allah is his protector. And after that, then Gabriel, and after that, let's see, Jibril, and Jibril, Maulahu, Jibril. It doesn't say after that, and Jibril, while Jibril, and, well, here it's used as and. There's no after that Gabriel. Okay, but Abul Ala Maududdi's translation. And all righteous believers. but I, Ali, and the angels are all his supporters. So how can he be Wali Allah? So back to Surah Maidat, Mawla. You know what this Mawla is in Surah Maidat 55? With Allah. Alone you're supposed to take these three believers, I mean Allah, His Messenger, and fellow believers. And here, as Shias, how can you say Prophet Muhammad is like but if you support one another against the wives, two wives here mentioned in Surah Tahrim, but not like that. Like we could see implied two wives without names. Also, you have to read the tafsir to know what it is. Support one another against the Prophet, then surely Allah is his protector. Against the two wives. What were the wives showing us? They took the blame, right? That this can't be Surah Maida at 55. You know what? Okay, I'll show you what the Shia say about Surah Maida at 55 from their commentary. Okay, wait. Here I've put prophets, protectors, Gabriel, too, before believers, mentioned in Surah 66, ayat 4. Here. Oops. Let me just put it like this. Then how can after Allah Prophet be your wali in Surah 5, ayat 55 that I keep showing you here? And it's John. Your only guardians. Huh? Since the Prophet failed to protect himself from his wives and uses Allah and Gabriel. And you know what Mawla is master, and then what at Ghadir Qum that Shia say. I mean, this is known. That Rasulullah said, Man kunta Mawla fahada Aliun Mawla. Whoever I am the Mawla master of, Ali is the master of. Hajjatul Wida. After that, okay. So this is how bad I am, actually. I keep forgetting. And fellow believers, you see this? I mean, this is ridiculous. Shias, please see the meaning of wali. Okay, let's see the meaning. This is why I put before coming here, and they have to give the meaning of wali. So thank God my mind works at least this much. Yes, why? A very good evening to you too. Yes, why has come. Good evening. Nice to hear you. Thank you so much. Good evening. Nice to you. Thank you for being here. Yes, why? Right. Thank you for being here. Much. Okay. So I'm here now on the Shia commentary about Surah Maida under Surah Maida ayat 55 from Multilingual Quran. Thank you, Multilingual Quran. Shia website. So you have to see the meaning of wali in this case as Surah, especially Surah Maida at 55, no other. And where even the believers, Shias will mention where the believers even are mentioned, that they are awliyas of each other, that is different, that is friend, that is lower than this wali mentioned here in Surah Maida at 55. You get it? Okay? Oh, sorry. Let me just try to put this a little up here. Maybe the mic. Hope you can hear me clearly, loud and clear. Yes, why? Thank you. In this, okay, Puya Ali commentary. In this verse, meaning Surah Maida, verse 55. In this verse, the word wali has been used in the meaning of guardian or master or who holds authority superior to others. Please refer to the origin of the word wali in now. Where do we? Oh, yes. You have to refer to certain dictionaries and all this. In Siha, because here the wali is different. Siha or Mukhtar al Siha or any other good dictionary. Okay, good. The lexicographers have explained that he who manages the affairs of and exercises authority for another person, exercising authority for another person is the wali of that person. Yazwai says, what are you now after being ex-Shia? To understand from where you are coming. I'm an ex-Shia and an ex-Muslim. Yazwai. Please, I've said this many times. Again, what are you now after? Oh, what am I now? I'm just open to truth seeker. I go here and there, but that doesn't mean you can call me Hindu, or if I do Hindu mantras, or you can call me a Buddhist because I take access, I try, experiment Buddhist mantras. I respect the Buddhas for peace and all that. Just because even if I love their religion, I don't think you have the right to tell me that I'm a Buddhist or I'm a spiritualist. I don't want to put myself in any box right now. You see, it's between me and my. But here, if you want to know for sure, just keep the box. I don't want to put myself in boxes. I don't have a box, right? So, can you do that? Can you open your mind and just let the person like be what they are? Not an atheist, not an agnostic. Don't put me in the agnostic box too, please. Okay? If this is so important, have you looked into Zoroastrianism? Yes, I have. The old religion of Iran. Yes, I have done that. And Magi is there's a Magi from Iran who has a channel here. Okay, can I please continue now? Okay, first this, then you can ask me questions in the end. Okay, this is very important for now. Yes, why? Are you a Shia Muslim? Huh, so I suspect that kind of seems like you are a Shia. Okay, this verse, so the wali here means this person has authority over you like Allah has, supreme authority. You get it? Who manages the affairs. How can a prophet like him, who has prohibited in Surah Tahrim, ayat 1 and 2, many, okay, many Iranians are claiming back their religion. Oh, yes, yes. What do you think about that? Huh? I thought they're becoming like they're leaving religion. So I think it could be that they're going back to their roots. I can't say anything. I have no comments on that. It is their view. Sorry, I'm not that nosy, and I don't gossip. I don't like coming and putting comments like that. As long as they don't harm anyone, like these Muslims do, as long as we can say something to Zoroaster about Zoroaster when I'm studying Zoroaster and come up here against Zoroaster, as long as they don't kill me, that they've given me the freedom of religion, that's okay. It's great. What can I say? But anything but this religion, my point thing would be a lesser evil. I don't know about if Zoroastrianism is the true religion, but as insecurity can also come in, and you want to fall back to your roots, or the Iran's roots were Zoroastrianism, and one of their great kings, Cyrus the Great. Cyrus, right? Xerxes? No, Cyrus the Great. So my goodness, they're going to a very great thing. But you see, there could be like many paths to this truth. If they allow that for others also, and they don't kill, then oh, I'm so happy, then nothing wrong with that. But they should also allow criticism on Zoroastrianism and all this, you know, uh, freedom of religion, and to talk about and study online and publicize against it. So it's great. Okay, thank you for the information. Yes, why? My opinion is that it's great. Now, yeah, because you see, against human rights, people's rights to find true religion and criticize it when you find it and expose it with proof also, uh, you should you should not create obstacles in that. You shouldn't have any laws against that from your religion, right? Yes, why? So thank you. Yeah, I think it was a good question here, and I take my thing back that I don't want to be nosy or anything like that. You see, it was been in the first place very difficult. Like I don't like to uh, stop people from doing anything, but when they, like I don't like to raise my voice. Didn't like it. I'd rather be just quiet, patient, and go in the silence of myself, which I couldn't, rather than tell them that you are wrong and this. But when it gets too much, it got too much in Pakistan. But as a Shia, also doing my research on the other side, I would ask, but I didn't want to trouble my religious scholars. No way, right? Just my father or someone later on. Why this in Surah Azhab and all that? Objections that I had. My own family, like never going to Ismailis on the pages and saying, why are you doing this? And, or Muslims, Sunni Muslims even. I mean, Dr. Zakir Naik could say Yazid or Razi Allah anhu. I was in Karachi when some Shias raised their voice against that. I wouldn't, unlike those Shias. Okay, like that I am. If you don't know me, why am I doing this? Because I feel this is my passion. I was in search for God, the true God, and in my religion also to know how grand my religion is. Unfortunately. I mean, to my shock, I found out that this is totally false. Can't reach the true God. Casualty of the mind, the reason, the souls. And this is shaitan you're following. In this verse, the word wali has been used in the meaning of guardian or master. I read this. Okay, repeating. Or holds authority superior to others. In this verse, Surah Maida at 55. Guardian or master because it's with Allah, right? Please refer to the origin of the word wali in Siha. You see, you need to refer to the origin of the word. So you have to go there, here, and there. Mukhtar al Siha or any other good dictionary because God has not explained in Surah Maida why this. When in other places, like, because in this ayat, sorry, I forget, only innama, only your Allah, only Allah, the messenger and believers who bow down, ruku, and pay zakah, give zakah, are your waliyakum, master. So look at this. And so angels can't be. And where Allah says angels are your wali in this world, that's because that's a lower status. They're not with Allah in this ayat, perhaps. You see how you can use Al Imran verse 7, even Quran only, and how someone can use it for taking it as this is the best religion. There's no religion like this. I don't go with Shias. I don't go with Sunnis. Even that you can see. That's good, but that's not the truth, you see. So I at least admit to myself that it's not the truth. Even if it's great, the way they take Islam very positively, like Hazir Imam, His Highness Ah Khan, and their Ismailis, and so the Shia, 12 Shias as Imam Hussein, great, grand sacrifice, like that. Okay, let's continue. So this explained affairs of exercising authority for another person is the wali of that person. The lexicographers have explained. Okay. This verse therefore means that those who manage the affairs of the people, mankind, are superior to all men, and certainly they are Allah, His Messenger, the Holy Prophet, and Ali, who possesses all the qualifications enumerated in this verse. Allah has simultaneously confirmed His wilaya, superior authority, that of His Prophet and His Wali, Ali, in unbroken succession in this ayat. Allah's wilaya is universal. So likewise, the wilaya of the Holy Prophet and its wali, Ali, must be so. It is not possible to assign to the word wali in this verse the meaning of a helper or a friend, etc., for help and friendship are not confined to these three only. Not confined. All the faithful men and women, according to the Holy Book, true, are friends and helpers of one another. That's an ayat in the Quran. It is obvious as can be that the word wali in this verse means guardian, ruler, possessor of superior authority, sultana, right? The Abraham and all these the guides, sultana, authority, superior authority, sultan. Right. And what about that Surah Takwid, that poor Rasul Karim, who's with the Lord of the throne, a possessor of power? He's Jibrail. Even the Shia say this on that. I've seen. And I showed you, right? In one of my previous live streams. In the tafsirs, right? So, where am I now? It a superior authority, possessor of superior authority. Then why did he fail? And why does he need Allah? Uh, you see? You see where Allah, Gabriel, the Sunnis miss that verse. Surah Tahrim. No, no, no. No one is your helper like that, Mawla, but Allah. Gabriel, Shias. After Allah is Gabriel, not Imam Ali. How come? And he needs, and who needs help from them? Support? Mawla. Who needs help? Prophet Muhammad. Against two wives. Not even in the battlefield. Well, battlefield, you have angels coming to your aid. So if he had that supreme authority, he should have the power to resist all evil and take it away from you, protect you from evil things, the attack of Shaitan. And he couldn't even, what do you call that, mind his affair? What's that word, right? With his wives, that he's gone prohibiting what Allah has made lawful for him. That's a command to the believers in Surah Maida 87. I've been showing you in my live streams, previous ones, earlier ones. So you're saying superior authority. See, Shias, how he's. Oh, no, no, don't go down. Surah Al Imran, verse 7. Allah. Okay, you don't see it? I'll show you more. It is in this sense that the word wali has been used by the Holy Prophet. So it's not by the Holy Prophet. So these poor Shias, they've been fooled and deceived to no end by the Holy Prophet. In the above noted tradition related by Al-Falabi in his Tafsir al-Kabir on the authority of Abu Dhar al-Ghifari, whom the Holy Prophet had given the title of Siddiq, the truthful. Not Abu Bakr, but according to the Shia sisters. Okay? So now, Holy Prophet has told them this, so they can't deny it. They can't deny it. The Shias can't deny it. Sunnis, Muslims, the Shias can't deny it. And so, my simplest example of contradiction thwarted by the Shias because of him, this Holy Prophet. In the above mentioned, has said the wali used here is in this sense that the Shias have been telling you. So Shias are their what? His what? Today we have Ibn Kathir and, the Sayuti and big tafsir writers and our religious scholars. Shia, my former religious scholars, they all got it from Prophet Muhammad, straight up. And you'll see no discontinuity, you'll see continuity, you'll see constancy, whatnot, from the Imams also. And Abu Dhar. Ah, there are other authentic traditions given below in which the word wali indicates its meaning, true meaning. Dot, 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 dot. Okay, now I've had to leave out some, and then coming to dot, dot, dot. The meaning of wali is taken as helper or friend when then then why the Holy Prophet took so much interest in it? Interest in what? Oh, the Holy Prophet, Shias took interest in Zainab bin Josh and says, proposal, marriage, to get them married, matchmaking, what Allah, and then what happened? Sorry, right? Mhm. Why? So the meaning of what is taken as a helper or friend, then why the Holy Prophet took so much interest in what? And attached so much importance to? Because he's this. You not understand what he is? He has disease, perversity in his heart. He take the verses and specific ones to cause discord. And today, until today, you have discord. Sunni, Shia, you can't reconcile. And now my mind going because I can't reconcile with what you are telling me, what the Prophet Muhammad telling you. Right? Now this becoming a show for me. Right? Very. Now my head going. You see how I go insane, crazy. Now I'm up to my craziness with my accent. I cannot take it. Why? Because reason cannot take it. You see how he changed the. So I show Sunnis I can succeed. I've succeeded, but I haven't succeeded with this. Shias. Why? Because Holy Prophet. And let's see even if the Holy Prophet is. Because this Quran ayat say come on his heart by the Holy Spirit, of course. Message giver is him. But no, there's so many things. In many ways, I've succeeded in proving Shias wrong from their tafsirs also. It's Razab. And now, recently, where was I? That I say, Jibreel, Surah Takwir and Surah Najm ayats. That is not the Supreme Allah, Shias. That was Jibreel. So they're the Sunnis. But, I think the polities were trying to tell you through Abu Sufyan and all. Anyways, I don't want to go there right now. But it's the truth. And you don't want me to go there, but it's the truth. Look, he's the one. Tells the others against polities using Quran. Adding things. Why? Because in Surah Tahrim, he hasn't come up to the status position of a holy prophet. As a holy prophet, you cannot, as a believer, you cannot do, and not even as a holy prophet can you do, true prophet, going against the command of Allah, giving it to the believers in Surah Maida 87, and taking an oath when Wahi is coming on you. There are many other ways, solutions to this problem of two wives annoying him. And I've proven that from the Quran ayats. When against the Jews also, when you read the scripture, you tell others to be righteous. How do you tell others to be righteous and not do what when yourselves? Surah Saf ayat, God hates those who say what they do not do. So he's become a high hypocrite. God hates him. Surah Tahrim ayat, taking that topmost. Okay, now we go forward. It is in this sense that the word wali has been used by the Holy Prophet. Okay, so Abu Dhar, where did I read? Siddiq. There are other authentic traditions given below. Now these are from Where? In which the word wali indicates its true meaning, dot, dot, dot. I skipped. Then we have come up, please. Dot, dot, dot. The meaning of wali is taken as helper or friend. Then why the Holy Prophet took so much interest in and attached so much importance to? Why? Huh? If the meaning, Sunnis, me also, ex-Muslim, Zahra, if the meaning of wali is taken as helper or friend, awliya, like the angels are wali. Wali in plural form, awliya. Then why the Holy Prophet took so much interest in and attached so much importance to clarifying emphatically what was obvious and evident? Simplest contradictions. Huh? What was so obvious and evident? Huh? You can't understand Surah Azab that I'm trying to explain to you, Shias also. What is so obvious and evident in this ayat? That he's put himself and Ali as the believer who bows down in ruku. Jibrail came, example given, so as to repeat the declaration off and on. Those who believe, those who believe, is in the plural form. How can it be applicable to an individual, say others, other no, other Muslims also? They object. Sunni Muslims, non-Shia Muslims. All the annotators, traditionists, and historians agree that it was Naim ibn Masud al-Ashja'i whom Abu Sufyan gave 10 camels for discouraging the Muslims, said to them, "Fear your enemies who have united against you and gathering in large numbers to attack you." Ali Imran, verse 173, ayat. But in this verse, people said to them, a plural form has been used. I just skipped this, okay? So, dot, dot, dot. Trying to explain this. The Shias, you can read the whole commentary, but I just skipped the commentaries. Dot, dot, dot. There are plenty of other examples of using the plural form for an individual. So, Abu Sufyan, also this ayat has come like this. Al Imran 173. Let's try to make sense out of this. Tabra, Tabrasi, while commenting on this verse in Majma al Bayan, says, Tabrasi, okay, says, the plural form has been used for Ali in order to express his glory and eminence. Okay, that's why the plural form has been used. Zamakshari is not a Shia, right? As far as I remember, so let's see. I mean, I don't know, but you can check. Zamakshari, I think he's a Sunni. He was a Sunni. Zamakshari in his Tafsir al-Kashaf says, if you inquire how this plural word is applicable to Ali, oh, then he must be a Shia, who knows, who is an individual, I shall say that though this verse says about Ali, an individual, the plural form is used in order to persuade others to act similarly and give alms as readily as Ali did in the mosque while praying. He went in ruku, not sujud, when Gabriel came and tested him. And showing example that this one is the true believer. This one is meant for Surah Maida at 55. And he asked him for something, and Imam Ali in Ruku gave his ring, taking his arm and showing him the ring on his hand. Gabriel took it. Gabriel came begging as a beggar in the mosque. The Imams among the Ahlul Bayt have frequently referred to this verse as a proof of their rightful imamat and have assigned the same meaning to the word wali as we have stated. The word dot dot dot, or maybe not. The word innama makes the decision of Allah that He, the Holy Prophet, and Ali alone. Where's my stylus? So this is how the Shias reconcile that. You can go to Surah Fusilat ayat 31, and they made it very difficult because of this Prophet Muhammad. Alone are the masters of the believers' final decisive. Alone. Here's the word, alone. So this is how they work out that this wali, alone. See, it is true. Shias, you see, innama. So the word innama makes the decision of Allah that He, Allah, the Holy Prophet, and Ali alone are the masters of the believers. Final and decisive. Final and decisive. Finish, concluded. The construction of the sentence and the word wali used in singular for all the three. Used in singular. So that's why it's not awliya. Construction, wali. Oh, so now the word has changed its meaning here, and this is how the Shias explain it. It's singular use, the construction of the sentence and the word wali used in singular form for all the three. All the three. What does it say? It says it means. What does it mean? Very good, very good. That wilayah of all the three is essentially one nature, as well as in effect association with Allah. And then the Sunnis get to them. The Quran says no forgiveness. Do not even associate with Allah anyone. That Quran ayat. And it's going against you Shias and what Prophet Muhammad has told you. Because wali like this with Allah is, and the Surah Takwir ayat also, with Allah, the Lord of the throne. Now what you say, by the permission of Allah, authority has been sent down, that you can associate with Allah. Like this. But the Quran ayat, it goes against that Quran ayat. And Abraham said to his people that no, father also. No authority if Allah would not have gods with him and associates. There's no authority sent down. You think authority has been sent down? For you people? And he didn't say for us authority has been sent down, that we can see. It's all implied. Put it there. Put it in the Quran ayat. That then put it in the Quran ayat where it says that all associates will not, if you associate anyone or anything with Allah, except for when authority has been sent down, then it's not unforgivable, but then it's forgivable. But if no authority has been sent down, it's unforgivable. Then why Shias? Why? So that this conflict will go on and on and on until there will be Sunnis who look at that ayat and can't understand this, like I can't understand. It doesn't appeal to my reason here with the Quran ayats also. Implied association with Allah. The association is implied. And of course, the Sunnis say, we're not going to take it. They blame you, Shias, but they don't blame Prophet Muhammad. And you get the goli. You get hit. You get the execution. You get the blame. Kafir, Shias. You see what this Holy Prophet has done? You get the bullet. Kill them. You get the punishment. Why don't you say it? Why don't you tell them that no, it's Prophet Muhammad who told us? Why? Are you ashamed? You want to get killed by the Sunnis for changing the religion, distorting it, and using this? Where am I? Surah Ali Imran, verse 7. As for those in whose hearts is deviation from truth, they will follow that of which is unspecific, seeking discord and seeking interpretation. Now tell me this Quran is like that itself, isn't it? And how Prophet Muhammad emphatically again and again has said, it's different here, it's different here. This is association, by the way, also. And it's different. Wali here in the plural is the believers, but waliyakum is singular in the sentence. For Allah, the Prophet, and the believers. And there are a dozen. So a wali singular. Do you get the point? That's why Prophet Muhammad emphatically, but it doesn't consolidate, it doesn't reconcile with what the Sunnis have been given, what they see, how they see the Quran. And of course, why not? Because of all this. And the ayat which says, which ayat is it? I'll come back to this. Whatever implication, context were opposed to the implication, where are we? Oh, we are at, still there's so much. So where do I come? I go. To which ayat will I go to? Guess. I can't remember that ayat number. I think it's Surah Nisa ayat, right? Where is it? Please. Sorry, there's, I'll come in my other, because the tapping here work. Now we go to um, unforgivable sin in the Quran. To associate partners with Allah. Quran ayat. First of all, this ayat and Surah Araf ayat also should have come like, unless you can't be scattered here and there, unless authority has been sent down. Shirk is unforgivable. Which is the ayat? Surah Nisa ayat 48. Let's look at this ayat. Surah Nisa ayat 48. Where is it? How do I do this? Surah Nisa ayat. Trying to go to Surah Nisa ayat 48. Oh my God. Where did it go? Sorry, having problems with this. My hand is not set on this. Surah Nisa ayat 48. It's a bit slow. Thank God. So instead of saying it there in Surah Araf, where if authority has not been sent down, here it just says Surah Nisa ayat 48. Indeed, Allah does not forgive that partners be associated with them, be he, not minduni, but with him, partners be associated. But he forgives from other than that for whom he wills, and whoever associates partners with Allah billahi, with Allah, not other besides Allah, not min duni, then surely he has fabricated a sin tremendous. Who did it? According to Shia's Prophet Muhammad. Oh, you see this? Here, Surah Maida at 55. So Shia's, it's unforgivable here. This is the way your Allah puts it. Surah Araf, if authority has not been sent down, then somewhere in Surah Araf it's added. But here it's very clear. And Abraham said, no authority has been sent down. If authority were to send down, I would have been the first. What does the Rasulullah say? Oh God. If authority, I would have been the first to believe that, Jesus Christ is the Son of God, he tells the Christians, but not the polytheists. Yet there is association with him. And in Surah Takwir, ayat 20, 19, 20, you can see who is with the Lord of the throne. And then you can see against the polytheists. That no, if there were many gods, they would all compete to get to the Lord of the throne. Not even the throne, but to the Lord of the throne. And there is one sitting with the Lord of, or sitting not, but with the Lord of the throne, secure secure. The word secure in Surah Takwir, ayat 20. So many contradictions, so many crooked. So this is so many contradictions. You see, the Shias don't go to Surah Araf when authority has been sent down. Very lame ayat, I tell you, because here the Sunnis will give it to you. And because of that, Al Imran verse 70, don't even imply. Can you blame the Sunnis for not implying about the ayats? They don't say anything about this ayat that because we say, I know as a Shia, I would say that because Ali didn't, because they don't get the truth from the Prophet Muhammad. They've got it from the Umayyad. They've got it from those. Ghair, Ghair Allah. Fatima's hand was given to whom? Abu Bakr came or who? Umar came, Uthman came, rejected proposal, rejected. Allah sent, oh, poor Zaid and Zainab, forced marriage. Zainab was not happy. You can see in the Quran, multilingual, Shia commentary, under Surah Azab, one of the ayats there. So it should be under 36. Whatever God, Allah, and the Messenger have decided, you have to do that. But Fatima's hand, companions of the Prophet Muhammad came and they were rejected. And who Allah sent a star down, saying Jibrail also that Fatima and Ali should get married together. Marriage. Ali o Ali ki jo शादी हुई है बड़ी धूम सल्ले अल्लाह की हुई है अली जो आज की शाम होते जिना में तूबों के सल्ले अला के नारे Allahumma Yali Madad. Okay, sorry about this. Just my previous. Uh, in fact, this verse points out the high state of spiritual attainment. Where am I? Oh, okay, wait. Zamakshari, the Imams among the Ahlul Bayt, I stated that it refers to us now. That's why it's in plural form. Imams who succession of Prophet Muhammad, continuous and in his all his blood. The word innama, yeah, I was here, makes the decision of Allah. Okay, and then where will I have there? You have understood this? Shias must. But I need to, obedience to Ali and his successors, Imams among the Ahlul Bayt, must be as it should be to the Holy Prophet. The construction, sorry I missed this. The construction of the sentence and the word wali used in singular for all three means that waliya of all the three is essentially one in nature as well as in effect. In effect. Ooh, like Allah. There's a great association here. Therefore, with Allah. Therefore, obedience to the Holy Prophet must be, of course, Surah Nisa ayat 80, equal to Allah. Therefore, obedience to the Holy Prophet must be as it should be to Allah. He couldn't handle his affair with the wives of the Prophet, his own wives. Surah Tahrim, we were told. And he's going to handle your affairs. And Zainab and Zaid's marriage broke. Even though Allah said, Messenger, you can't, told them, you can't break the marriage. I mean, you have to also take the proposal, whether you like it or not. When Allah and His Messenger have decided for the believers, men and women, they have no say in it. Surah Azab, ayat 36. and he can't save anything much. We see in the Quran ayats too. He can't save himself from the his wives. How, oh my God, what a wow, oh my God, Shias, how you have been fooled and deceived, I cannot tell you. Because he's a false prophet. This is not his Quran, or it's added things and fire. The punishments, yes. Whenever there's something to war or punish or kill or exile, and against the polytheists, Jews, and this, whoever opposes Allah and the Messenger. A lot of things added also. Therefore, obedience to the Holy Prophet must be as it should be to Allah. Of course, Surah Nisa ayat 80. And obedience to Ali and his successors, the Imams among the Ahlul Bayt, must be as it should be to the Holy Prophet. And those vested with authority among you. Also that I take. In this, so how the Shias take it this way, those vested with authority among you are only Ali and Ahlul Bayt, the Imams, chosen ones from Allah, after Rasulullah. Allah and the Prophet, and then those vested with authority. Among you are not those Muslims who are kings and, rich and who own, and then who it's their land, so you know, they become rulers of their land. No, no, it's not like that. But the Shias take it. Sunnis take it like that, and I don't know how the Quran only take it. In fact, this verse points out the high state of spiritual attainment, fully absorbed in witnessing the glory of the absolute Lord, and at the same time alive to the needs of his servants. At the same time, alive to the needs of his servants, like his wives. They were hit by their husbands, Aisha and their fathers, Aisha and Hafsa, like they wanted more. But it says, if you want divorce, I can handsomely give you in the Quran ayat. But he couldn't provide for them. He's saying, why are they asking me for so much? But he couldn't provide for them, and he's blaming them for being materialistic and asking him. The Quran ayat is there, and that's in the Sunni hadith, by the way. Come, if you want the worldly life, I will divorce you with a handsome divorce. Handsomely, set you free. Quran ayat, Surah Azab, I think, in Surah Azab. Oh, so this is what our Imam is supposed to do. You see, he's supposed to take away all the shaitan attacks, just say Ali, or no, but my granddad said also say La ilaha illallah 100 times, tasbih. Shaitan will run 100 miles away from you. But I wanted to tell my granddad now, it's too late. That Shaitan is sitting on Sirat al-Mustaqim. La ilaha illallah is not enough. Wali, you have to take Allah. And for Prophet Muhammad, La ilaha illallah is not enough. Jibrail and the ones from the believers in Surah Tahrim ayat 4, 5, 4. Okay, like that. So I think I may not beyond reasonable doubt prove to the Shias in this. I'll come back again and again on this. Or maybe go in another way. But how can Prophet Muhammad tell you that, this waliyakum, like one wali, three, one and three. Now tell the Christians that you worship three gods. This is Trinity. Oh my God, about the wali. So this is how the Shias, because of Holy Prophet and what he's given them about this Surah Maida at 55, that it doesn't go against Surah Fussilat ayat 21, and I have thwarted the simplest contradiction I've found in the Quran. No debate even required. For the Sunni, Islam is gone. Right? If they honestly see this, I give you time. Look at it. Please don't make it complicated like this one has the Holy Prophet. I don't blame the Shias here. I blame the Holy Prophet and Ali after him. But first and foremost, the Holy Prophet, not Ali, right? Now go on. Sorry. All Muslims agree that the arguments are to be preferred to the context. And whenever the implication implied of the context, really, some Muslims are scared to even take what is implied. So I don't know, Shias, what are you saying here? All Muslims are agreed. Huh? But actually, sorry, just go up here. Wives of there is there's many a verse occurring in an irrelevant context. I think I should read more of this. No, wait. Up here. Where have I left it? Oh, second person kum, the plural term, those who believe is used to include the imams among the Ahlul Bayt. You Ahlul Bayt in the same way as has been done in verse 61 of Al Imran, Mubahala. You see? So there's no plural, it's just the way it is for one. Those who believe. The plural term, kum, second person, kum. And the plural term, those who believe, is used. So dot 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 second person, kum. I don't know what I've missed in the Shia commentary about that. It's not even important for me right now. Those who believe is used to include the imams among the Holy Ahlul Bayt in the same way as has been done in verse 61 of Al Imran, Mubaila. Please also refer to verse 67 of this surah for the event of Ghadir Khum, where the Holy Prophet openly declared Ali as the Wali or Mawla. I got you here. Guess where I'm going? Surah Tahrim. So your prophet is wrong. Jibrail is the Mawla of his. How can he alone with Allah, after Allah, on the same position as Allah be a wali to you? Huh? Shias? I know he's brought it, but I've got him here, not you. His way, his this, seeking discord and seeking. See, against the polities. And also now, not against the politics, how he says he uses Quran ayats. Ooh. So in Ghadir Khum, Mawla and Ali are the same, right? Wali or Mawla are the same, sorry. Ali is the Wali or Mawla. See, I get very overexcited. Mawla of the faithful, just as the Holy Prophet himself is. Now, Mawla, here, work. I'm trying to click. It doesn't click, it doesn't work. It did. Wali or Mawla. I have just succeeded in thwarting the Wali, Ali's devil and Holy Prophet with Ali. And it worked here. So you see this Ali and Ali, oh Ali. Mawla of the faithfuls, just as the Holy Prophet himself is. How can he be the Mawla when he needs help from Jibrail after on the same footing? Same footing. I'm quite tired now. Same footing. Just the last taking you to Surah Tahrim. I should have put it down here again. Where is it? 66 4. If the two of you turn in repentance to Allah, that is better for you. In brackets. For the hearts of both of you have swerved from the straight path. Sirat al-Mustaqim then. So she has a right in saying these ayats reveal that what they reveal about the two wives, al Mu'mineen. You're al Mu'mineen. But if you support one another against the Prophet, these two wives, what are they? Then surely Allah is his protector. Wait a minute. Mawla, it's in constructed in one. Oh, singular form. Singular. Zahra be like the singular form. right? So now Jibrail is with Allah. Don't look at the Sunni Muslim tafsir. And Jibrail. Allah is his protector and Jibrail. Now, where is he as his own protector? And how can then, if he's not, he's out of this, Mawla. Look at it, Shias. I will give you time. I will give you time. Huh? Please look at it. I think I've come close to proving beyond reasonable doubt through the Quran that can't, he doesn't come up to that standard. He cannot be Mawla. If you say Wali, then I go to Mawla. Not Mawla, Mawali. Not Mawali, Mawla now. I've chucked that out. Z for Z and all this. Surya Zawayat for now. Just kept it away with due respect. I mean. Okay, you see this? What has happened? Oh, how can I just don't know how to say it in proper words? Explain. I've been exposing this. How do I say it? With evidence. It is evident and obvious through Quran ayats. And just for our understanding what the Shias write, so I can catch them wherever, what the Holy Prophet has given them. How the Holy Prophet has fooled you. How the Holy Prophet has fooled you, Shias. He's not a true prophet. Neither is Ali the true Imam, Mawla. Jibrail is before Imam Ali in Surah Tahrim. Then how do you say this? You get it? Need I read further? So I am a bit tired and I have to quit now abruptly. I'm really sorry. It's been for me today. I could so sorry my condition and all that. So it's a miracle. Whoever gave me this miracle that I've done this on a new tab, all this, and came here and did all alone the video, the this, the that today. I'm really tired. I apologize for that. I can't conclude, but it give you time to see Shias also. Sunni Islam, other Islam gone, my definitely, and then just showing how Shia Islam also. In other ways, I've succeeded in showing that the Shias are wrong. Prophet Muhammad, you know, from him, and Ali, and thereafter the Imams. I don't know if I've explained it and shown you properly, but I'll listen to my live stream and see where I've made mistakes and haven't been able to express myself properly. It was quite a difficult task for me. I felt in this particular thing between Surah Maida at 55 and how the Shias take it. So because of this holy prophet, you know, thwarted my simplest contradiction in the Quran, no debate required. Surah Fusilat ayat 31, Surah Maida ayat 55. And I leave you now with Surah Nisa ayat 82. Then do they not reflect upon the Quran? If it had been from any other than Allah, they would have found within it much contradiction. Thank you very much. I'm doing this academically, but please forgive me. I don't mean to be a hypocrite. I do get angry. I do get frustrated. I'm in pain. A lot of things, attacks and things like that on me. I hope you understand. Be civilized because this is for the truth and truth alone. I love and to get to the true God and know what He is and how He is, in what place He is, where He is, without a place, how He is prevalent. My search for that goes on. And thank you very much, Yaswai. Thank you for being here. Much for how many hours, minutes, or what? How much time spent here. God bless you, your country, your people, your family, your friends, your loved ones. Much always. Wish you all the best. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. Always stay away from Islam, as apostate prophet would say, for your own good. We don't need casualties of the mind, the soul, and being in this satanic religion, making it's made others you look satanic or misled by Satan. But we are here. I am here for the truth. So I could go blue in the face, and Allama this, and our Shia Allamas, and Allama Majlisi wrote a book. Some Allamas spend their days, Al-Qafi, in inside for how many years? Didn't even see the sky, writing Al-Qafi, compiling things like that, right? So I could go blue in the face, but you won't believe me. But so here, this is the only way I can show you. You don't have to believe me. You just see reason and the contradictions I show you in the Quran ayats. But I would also love to have a friendly, honest seeing, like we are students and we found something, like as students learning, but at the same time, we've reached a conclusion about something, finding a contradiction in the Quran ayat that you cannot deny, right? So then we have to tell the teacher, sorry, you're wrong. There was a time in SM Law College, I was in Karachi, Law College. I told the teacher, he said, oh, yes, I stand corrected. In front of the class on that stage where he was giving us the lecture, standing, and we were down and sitting in the chair, benches. SM Law College, Karachi. You see, so this is, and my my Quran teacher, who said, you're right, Allah written. Yes, I told you this is the law, rule of Arabic that you should not, and yes, you're right, double written, Lam and Allah should not be there when the symbol is there that says double it. It's doubled. And then he said, if I find a reason, I will come back. So, what is the fighting for here? And the attacks, the personal attacks, and not being able to see this, giving me such a hard time. But if you're in good faith coming here, and sorry if I may not, but attacking me like I don't know Arabic and this and first like that, it was, things like that. No, no. I think you misunderstood. Maybe, and that misunderstanding also because of this religion, it's made your mind so like, I cannot tell you, like, yeah, a child comes to tell you, and you're the parent. I know you're very uh, wise and all this, but sometimes innocence can be closer to the truth than the parent, right? Although you need to protect your child as a parent, but in some ways a child can be true and see something which is true which you haven't seen. Innocence of a child. So this way, let's do it innocent, honest, like that. वो कागज की कश्ती वो so मुझे मेरा बचपन दे दो. That ghazal from, I think, so I've forgotten, is it Pankaj Udas or the other one? Sorry, ghazal, Indian ghazal, right? Kaghaz ki kashti. I can see his face, but I don't remember his name. A very good ghazal singer. Okay, I leave you with this. I'm tired now. I have to go abruptly. God bless you all. And I hope you see this and leave this Islam. Open your minds and come out of the fear. And then with fearlessness, search for what the truth. Huh? Hope you get inspired to search for that truth. Also, thank you so much.